Welcome back to Simright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. In this class, I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful cap balloon sleeve. So we actually have to draft the cap balloon sleeve from the mid armhole running into somewhere in the bicep. So if you look at the thumbnail, you can see it has a V shape to the mid armhole. And the balloon sleeve, you can see it right there. So all you need to do is to sew your yoke dress and attach it starting right from the mid armhole. So if this is what you want to learn in this class, I will encourage you to stay to the end of this tutorial to learn more. Thank you. In this class, I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful sleeve you are seeing right there on the thumbnail. So this is actually a cap sleeve with balloon sleeves. So we are going to first draft our cap sleeve, okay, before we go ahead and attach our balloon sleeve. So my fabric here, I've already folded my fabric. As you can see, fabric is on fold right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is to measure my cap height, and my cap height here, I'm using 4 inches for my cap height. So to calculate your cap height, use your bust circumference divide by 12. So whatever you have, bust divide by 12 will give you your cap height. So now I'm going to impute my bust circumference divide by 6 plus 1.5 on this line. So you will do bust divide by 6 plus 1.5, what you usually use on your chest line, okay? Like if you are drafting from shoulder to our chest line, many a times we take 9 inches, okay? So that is what I'm going to take here, 9 inches. So I'm going to find the midline of this 9 inches. What I'm simply drafting here is a simple basic body sleeve. So I know you are familiar with your basic body sleeve. So from here, I have 4.5. From here, I'll put 4.5 to get the midline. Then this 4 inches line, I'll divide it by 2 to get the midline, which is 2. So now I'll place my pattern ruler from the folded edge. I'll just place it from that point this way, and then I'll fold it, I'll place it like this to form my sleeve, okay? So this is the front sleeve. So to create the back sleeve, I'll step up by 0.25 here. So once I step up by 0.25, I'll also connect from there to here, and then I'll do the same from there to here, okay? So now I'm going to determine the sleeve grain line height. So the sleeve grain line height, I want you to come down by 5.5. So at that 5.5 line, I'm going to place my ruler this way and connect it back to the main sleeve. So I can even go down a little, okay, and make it like 6 inches. All right, so I have that effect I'm actually looking for on that sleeve. So if you look at it on the thumbnail, you will see that on the sleeve grain line, it actually went low. So I'll just go ahead and cut my sleeve. Then I'll go this way. Okay, so this is what we will have on that sleeve. So I'll make my notch right here. Although I was supposed to add my seam allowance, but I actually forgot. So this is the shape of the sleeve you'll be having. So this part is the front. I'll go ahead and trim it out this way. Can you see? So this is the front. So I'll just make a notch to show my front when I'm attaching this sleeve. So the next thing we are going to do, once we've gotten the sleeve head, is to measure what we have from here to here to here. So I have 18. So this 18 inches, I'm going to come in with my fabric, which I'm going to use to form that balloon. So this 18 I'll multiply by 3 if you want your balloon to be that exaggerated. And 18 multiplied by 3 will give us about, because 18 plus 18 will be giving us 36, plus another 18 will be having about 50 or 50 something inches. So I will just make use of what I have on this fabric, the way it is right here. So I will just go ahead and use the length I have on this fabric. So what I believe, or let me use this one because I don't actually want to cut this. So this length should be as long as we would like it to. 18, another 18 from here, that is times 2. Okay, I just have about 18 and a half. So the width of this sleeve, the width should be that much. So by the time you gather the down and gather the up, you have that effect. So I'll just go ahead now. I'm going to gather the up and the down sleeve. So I'll just, because I want to trim off a little of this. Alright, so the height I'm using here for this sleeve is 13 inches. You can make it 15 inches so the puff comes up. It depends on where you want it to be. So let me go ahead and gather up and down. I will gather up and down, up and down. Then I'll be back to sew it into the sleeve. Alright, so the upper part I've gathered it into the sleeve. Okay, that is the cap sleeve that we cut. And the down part I've also gathered it. So we have two options on this down part. Either to gather just like I did now and create your gathers, or you can use elastic on this part. So I'm just creating my gathers on the down part. So once I create these gathers on the down part now, I'll just go ahead and pipe it. Okay, so I cut out a piece of fabric and pipe it. But I'm not going to do it here in this tutorial. So I'll just cut a little piece and sew my gathers and turn. That is piping. So this is what the sleeve will look like at the end of the day. So if you have put elastic, I think it will be better. So you can keep pushing it to form the puff anyhow you want it to form. So I'll just go ahead now and close what I have on this, on the sleeve. Okay, so I'll close it to the end and we come to the end of this tutorial. So thank you very much for coming to this class. If this class was helpful to you, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you once again. See you in the next class. Bye.